All right, good morning, Kipsters. It's Miss Hall. I hope everything is well with you guys. I'm sending you guys good vibes. Hopefully you guys send some back to me. So I just want to say that I really miss you guys. I hope and pray that you guys are doing something that's educational. Like reading a book, because Miss Hall gave you 3. Like finishing your packet, like doing some IXL, some Khan Academy. Something so that we can still stay focused and grounded that, yeah, we're out of school, but we still got work to do. So with that being said, let's start this morning with some vocabulary. Okay? I know you're like, oh my God, Miss Hall, I don't want to do no vocabulary. That's fine. But guess what? We still doing it. All right, so what I'm going to do is, this week, you're going to have 5 different vocabulary words. Only 5. One of them will be your word of the day. But today I'm going to give you all 5, just so if you want to be like proactive and find your word and find your definition before Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you can do that. So your first word is relinquish, okay? Relinquish is your first word. Your second word is tentative, okay? Your third word is dawdled. That's the third word. All right, and your fourth word is bewilder. Okay, fourth word is bewilder. Your last and final word, which is your actual 5th word, is rudimentary. Okay, so your word of the day is relinquish. My challenge to you, and I'm hoping that you accept this challenge. So 1, you're going to find the actual definition of the word. 2, you're going to do your own definition. So what you're going to do is put the definition into your own words. I'm sorry, I keep messing that up. And 3, you're going to write a sentence with this word, okay? Cool. So now that we got our words in, we know what our word of the day is, which say? I can hear you. Huh? Say a little louder. Yes, relinquish. You're correct. So now that we get that out the way, let's get right into our objective today. So today our objective is analyzing supporting details in a nonfiction text and backing them up with evidence, okay? So I know you're like, Miss Hall, we did this 1,001 times before. I know. Guess what? What it's called? Review, baby. You know we gonna do it. Okay. So, sorry guys. So let's think about this. How do we do this? How do we analyze the text and find supporting details for this nonfiction text? First off, we have already discussed nonfiction text is not the easiest. It's not the easiest one to get into, and it's not the easiest to understand. Why is that? Because nonfiction is what? Who remembers? Who looking? So, nonfiction is based off factual text about actual characters, right? So, fiction is what? Fiction is focused on plots, settings, and characters, which is actually setting up for like imagination, right? So I would say that fiction is more like fairy tale. Nonfiction is like facts, straight to the point. Like, so how do we do this? We read the text, right? I'm sorry, sidetrack. Read the text to find the gist, remembering that the gist is the subject. So after we find the gist, we find supporting details. We identify what our supporting details is, right? So let's move into the why of why we do this. Why do we do this, and so why is this so important? Why? Oh, I'm telling you. Trust me. So, why? Why do we do this? To find the main idea, because it helps the readers remember the important information. Finding the main idea to help us remember the important information. Okay, cool. So remember, when you're finding the main idea, it could be written in 1 or 2 sentences. Yes. Then when you're finding the supporting detail, it's just a bit of information that is used to verify the main idea. Okay? Okay, cool. So overall, the important information helps us understand the text, and it helps guide us to understanding what the text is about, yes, and it also helps guide us when we're getting ready to answer maybe a multiple choice question or answer a question in general about the text. Because if we are already reading and writing out the main idea and the supporting details for each one, when it comes to a question as far as what is the main idea of this passage, only thing we have to go through is read back. Only thing we have to do is go back and read through our gist of each one of our paragraphs and be able to create a main idea out of all of them. That way we don't have to go back and read each paragraph all over again. It saves time, but it takes up time as well. But in the end, it helps. So, like I said, so that will go into my tip. So you know my tip, of course. When you are reading, you're stopping at each paragraph. You're finding the gist of that paragraph, main idea of that paragraph, and then you're doing supporting details for each one of those. Yes? Yes. Okay, cool. If we're reading the text, remember to identify the text as nonfiction or fiction, because we need to know what we are looking for when we are reading this text. Yes, because we already know that nonfiction and fiction are two different things. So when we're finding this, when you're reading the paragraph, you're stopping to find the gist and supporting details, of course. By taking this extra step while reading, it helps to understand the text and when it's time to answer a question. I know I have said that 1,000 times, but it's because it's so crucial. Because if we are reading to understand, we are also reading to understand what the author purpose is, and also to understand what we are looking for when it comes to answering a question. Yes? Yes. Okay. Okay, so this is my last and final challenge for you guys today. So what I want you to do is go ahead and log on to IXL. I want you to work on letter K, number 5, and also vocabulary, letter V, number 1. Okay, while working on letter K, number 5, what I'm looking for is to see what scholars are staying at 80% and higher while they're doing this exercise. Okay, so the ones that stay at 80% or higher, my top 5 scholars, will receive a surprise from Miss Hall. Now you know that I want to come through with my surprise, so I need you to come through and show me what you know. If you need help, have any questions, comments, guys, you know to reach out to me. Again, I do miss you guys, and I hope you guys are staying safe and healthy, and also making sure that you are getting your work done. Talk to you guys soon. See you guys tomorrow. Bye. Love you.